What is good, my niggas? And today we're gonna be reacting to Cenat has lost it. So again, I don't know what this is about. I think this is about like his fucking what's his name? I seen something on Twitter, like they said he has like a wall where he posts like hate comments and some stuff. So let's see what he has to say about it. I don't know what he's gonna say about it, but yeah, follow me on Twitch. I do his live on Twitch. So yeah, if you wanna catch him before I post him, you can follow me there. I'm gonna leave the link in the description so you can,
So you were always like this.
BuzzFeed is a pretty infamous company, most famous for when it's your birthday and you cope about how old you are, it'll come up with amazing lists like things you can do when you're 20, things you can do when you're 25, things you can do when you're 30.
It's me editing the video and I just realized this guy was just yapping for the whole video. So just keep to 650 if you don't want to see the whole yap. And he's gonna start talking about Kai over there,
which at that point is probably signing a will. And you might remember going back nearly a decade ago, which is horrifying to think about, I made countless BuzzFeed videos because making videos ribbing on BuzzFeed was basically an infinite money glitch in GTA 5. But now, despite everything, much like Palpatine returning,
nowadays that kind of like, if you wanna have that kind of thing, just talk about Kai Cenat, just talk about Hawkeye. Just talk about fucking Reggie, fucking Sneeko, bro. You're gonna get views, gang. That's what I'm trying to do, though. If you ain't caught on.
That god-awful Star Wars trilogy, BuzzFeed has returned and made some incredibly stupid choices. Now, okay, all right, to be real for a second, BuzzFeed didn't go ananywhere, but over the years, people have cared less and less about the platform. So why am I talking about BuzzFeed?
I didn't even know what the fuck BuzzFeed was, bro, so...
Basically 7 years after my last video talking about them, because they suck. They have made possibly the worst decision imaginable. They were asking an artist to submit everything that they were doing through AI. There's an animated web series on YouTube called Chicken Nugget, and this series was created by Kara Kopetsky, who also voiced one of the main characters. Now, I've seen the discourse online about the Chicken Nugget YouTube channel and some of the humor. Some people find it loving and endearing. Other people despise it and they just think it's, cringe-inducing. It's like too wholesome chungus. But at the same time, I think a lot of people that are hating on it, they are so irony-poisoned that they're not going to laugh at anything unless they're scrolling on Reels and they see there's a burger in Las Vegas.
I'm sorry, did he just say that his last name is...
It's in a burger.
Or some kind of meme that has 6-7 in it and it just ends with like a strobe flashing on the screen until you die of having a stroke. So the show follows these furry characters that are based off fast food items like chicken nugget, the dog, cheese, burger, the cat, ice cream, the bunny, slushy, the fox, French fly, the dragon, and Sody Pop, the panda. So again, I do have to preface here, I am not the demographic for this kind of content. So the show was created back in...
What the fuck? Sound like something for kids, low-key. Am I wrong?
2020 by Kyra under the BuzzFeed Animation Lab. And it started out as this short-form web series, which was actually premiered on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and then it blew up, gathering tens of millions of views, even apparently getting its own film theory episode from MatPat. Now, the show really took off when they started posting, and you can guess what it is, short-form content, especially on YouTube Shorts. And this led to a deal between BuzzFeed and Frederator, which is the studio behind Fairly Odd Parents, Adventure Time, loads of other massive shows, and they wanted to adapt it into a long-form series. No idea how they were going to do that, but the offer was there. Since then, the show has been steadily growing up until a few days ago where Kyra, the creator, announced that she was leaving the show.
What does this have to do with Kai Cenat, bro? Like...
Basically announcing that she can't stay with the show anymore and she has to leave because BuzzFeed is going to be requiring that Chicken Nugget, the show, is fed into AI for a project. This is despite the entire team taking a huge stance against it. She's obviously very against AI, so that's the reason why she's leaving. And I could not imagine anything worse than you have this pet project. Again, Chicken Nugget with the characters like French Fry and Big Chungus.
What does this have to do with Kai Cenat, bro?
The show does not appeal to me, okay? I'm not trying to defend the show at all. But imagine having this passion project that you grew, you fostered, you designed into something that you're happy with, only to then get a big contract from a company, and then they go, yeah, so we're going to take your thing and we're going to put it in the AI slot machine right behind us, and we're just going to churn it out like constantly. We're talking like rigging with AI so they'll move on their own, lip syncing with AI. It'll probably be inaccurate like 80% of the time, but that means we get to fire like 5 people who could have animated that. She thanks the fans for the support, the cast and the crew, and again, it just shows like this is another dumbass decision from BuzzFeed. And then to make things even worse, apparently after her post, BuzzFeed started mass deleting her tweets talking about this. Like her original statement now is just completely gone. And then she posted another follow-up that's also been deleted. So she says that AI is actually not being used in any of the episodes online, and it never has been. And then none of the episodes that are coming out after she leaves will include AI. And apparently the AI isn't being used in the Chicken Nugget series, but another project that none of them are actually allowed to talk about because they signed an NDA. She even says that no one on the BuzzFeed animation team actually wants this AI to go through. It's probably just a thing with the higher-ups, again, trying to cut costs down. Oh, those animators, they cost too much money. I mean, I could draw it myself, but I simply can't draw. Oh, so what I'll do is I'll get an AI program to do it for me. I'll just type some prompts in. Easy. It's as simple as that. Now we can let go of 20 or so very talented animators. She also goes on to say that she'll answer any questions regarding the AI stuff on the account as long as she has access to it, so it's probably a matter of time before she gets booted out of there as well. Now, thankfully, there does seem to be an actual silver lining to this story, because she did tweet out that she's currently in an open discussion.
Guys, this is a whole different story, bro. Like, talk to me about Vivette, bro. Like, I don't want to hear his BuzzFeed story, gang. Like, I want to hear about Vivette, bro. Like, when is it getting released, bro? Like, what's going on, bro? Like,
whip attack the FP on like a VCR camera to make it look even worse, to focus on his own mental health. And then he also announced he was starting a clothing brand called Vive. He also has this amazing logo which says so many things and also absolutely nothing as well. It looks like the logo that an evil Templar cult would use in some kind of like Deus Ex video game or something. And then he started a secret YouTube channel called Kai's Mind, where he was documenting the progress of himself.
I'm genuinely curious. If anyone is watching this, I don't know if anybody's even gonna watch this, but if someone is watching this, has any of you watched like this YouTube channel, Kai's Mind? Because I've not watched it. Like, I don't know what it's about, and tell me if it's entertaining, so maybe I'll react to some there. Like, I don't know.
Proving, like for example, learning how to read, which Rakai took the piss out of him for and started to mock him, somehow making himself look even worse than Kai Cenat in any way possible. He also had this very important, very serious business journal that he kept with him through a lot of these videos, and also to document his brand and his clothing designs and ideas about Vive. And then he had these documentary style videos as well, where you've seen the type where they film everything on like a VCR camera to make it look vintage. I think at one point Kai even filmed stuff on like his Nintendo DS. The thing is, a lot of people do that and it looks cool. I've seen people do entire vlogs on like a PSP attachment camera, and there's a really cool aesthetic. When a big YouTuber or streamer tries to do it, it does look a little bit performative. So people were basically accusing Kai of not really doing it for the love of the game, but more just for the love of the content. Now I'm going to say something very...
Isn't that what it's all about? Like, content is content, bro. No matter how it's recorded, no matter how it's edited, like, content is content. It's made for a certain type of fucking demographic. So if he's trying out new stuff, yeah, let him be, bro. I don't know what the fuck, like, all of a sudden this fucking hate, like, you people chill out, bro.
Controversial. I don't think...
Like, let the guy be, bro. He said he's struggling with his mental health and some more shit, bro. Like, let him be, bro.
Kai Cenat is being performative. I don't think he's smart enough to know what the word performative means. I think
what the fuck does... What the fuck is... Who the fuck is this guy? Did you hear what he said? He said he doesn't think Kai is smart enough to know what the word performative means. Like, I see why he said that, because the nigga was struggling to read and shit. Fair enough.
happened is he has made a disgusting amount of money through streaming, and in his early 20s, mid 20s, he's hit a bit of a ceiling. He doesn't really know what he wants to do next. He feels like, well, I can't really be doing this until I'm 40. I've got all the money I'd ever need in my entire life, but I still want something else. I want to do something different. So he's probably tried to diversify his portfolio. Does it still look pretty bad? Yeah. Like, for example, the time he went to Paris Fashion Week and he was just standing around holding his journal. There was that time where he was reading and he kept reading when the timer goes off, holding his phone up to the camera just to prove that he's a genius, apparently. There was another time...
It wasn't to prove he was a genius. It was to prove, like, bro, the time is up and I'm still like choosing to continue to read. I see why someone would think that's fucking cringe or something. Like, come on, bro. It seems like anything he does is a problem. Like, bro, relax for my guy, bro. Relax, bro. Relax, man.
He tried to blame a stutter that he had on a ghost. If any of you have played Resident Evil Requiem, you may notice that one of the main characters, Grace Ashcroft, also has a bit of a stutter. There should be a behind-the-scenes look where she actually blames a ghost for that reason. There was also this clip that went viral, and it's almost like the internet did a complete 180. They were kind of realizing, wait a minute, are we just hating on him for the sake of it? Yeah, let's keep going. So it's him reading, and then he's eating some grapes, and then he kind of goes, ooh, sour. And, like, you could just see the bitterness here. There's a fucking red circle around the dislike button, making sure to let everyone know to go and dislike it. And then the top comment is, damn, the whole internet against bro now. And then
yo, I seen this shit, bro. Dude is wearing a shirt.
1,000 likes. Dude is wearing a shirt. It's like, there's definitely a tinge of self-awareness. Like, okay, are we really just hating on this guy because he's trying something different? Yes. Are we going to stop? Are we going to be self-aware? No. There were other clips as well, like him apparently performatively listening to Frank Ocean while wearing
I'll admit it, bro. Like, this one, a little bit cringy, gang. A little bit.
Earbuds. If any of you have seen the film or read the book 1984, you may know that there's an event called the 2-minute hate, where everyone screams and gets angry at all the people on the TV that apparently ruin their life. Kai thought about that, so he created the hate wall. So he posted a video on the Kai's Mind channel called Learn to Embrace Hate, where he shows off this supposed wall of hate. And the thing is, I've read some of the things on this wall. They are god tier. So, you know, it's a wall of hate. So you think it would just be the most horrible comments, right? Like people just saying, you should fucking kill yourself. You're nothing. What are you doing? You had everything and you're ruining it. No, they're literally just being semi-sarcastic, taking the piss out of him. 90% of them basically start off with bro thought, bro did. Yeah, there's one there. Yeah, little bro wanted a documentary somewhere. The fuck is the book that he has? He lugs it everywhere like a prop. Guys, Cenat has become the final boss.
Yo, I know Kai saw that she was like, see, let me act it out. Hold on. Let me act it out, bro. I know he saw that she was like, what? Fuck! That's definitely how he felt, gang.
Someone dress him up. This shit's so corny. The thing is, it's meant to be this wall to signify everything negative against him so he can, you know, channel it into something positive. The problem is, it looks like a fucking meme collage that you walk into if you worked at Facebook. It doesn't look serious at all.
I don't know if he made that wall himself, but like, yo, that's a different type of motivation, bro. Like, you printed all that shit out and like, you put it on the wall yourself, gang, and you have to look at it like, damn, bro, that's a different type of motivation, gang. I would just scroll past it with me, bro. Like, I see, nigga, I read it. Yeah, you hating on me, da. My money up, though, you know. I would just scroll past, bro. Kai, what are you doing, bro?
And then to do the Mortal Kombat finisher, you may know the Twitter account Vlone Predator. He was very popular for getting pictures of people saying, this is what you would look like if you were black or Chinese. He actually quote tweeted Kai's Wall of Hate saying he spent like $500 on black ink instead of switching to light mode.
Facts.
Oh, that's brutal. You know what I love about this generation? We are so bitter and
serious,
drenched in
bro,
irony
like-
that we do come up with the best insults. It's actually insane. You spent like
Bro, oh God, bro, niggas be getting cooked for nothing, bro. Like, bro.
dollars on black. So at the minute in the vlog, and you can see in all of these vlogs, he seems to have the dates put in the middle of the screen kind of obnoxiously. I guess it was some kind of creative choice he stole from an Instagram account with 10 followers. But
Come on,
he's
bro,
in a...
shut the fuck up, bro. Shut the fuck up, bro. Like, so the nigga even... Anything he does has to be fucking criticized, gang. Like, shut the fuck up, bro. So what if he stole it? Like, what? What if he stole it, bro? Like...
600-year-old villa in Italy working on his clothing brand. I guess to emulate how they make clothes like Gucci, because Gucci stuff comes from Italy, or at least they claim it does. There were definitely some more honorable mentions on that wall of hate as well that I have to go over them. I already know the shit he making I can find on Depop for half the price. Dog, I hate when content creators hype up their merch.
I already know the shit he making. The shit he making I can find on Depot for half the price, dog. I hate when content creators hype up their merch as this break from yo, I'm sorry, bro. What the fuck? I can't see shit.
Tradition, breaking boundaries of society, and it's the same fuck-ass industry
Gang,
standard
I can
hoodies
read,
with this
bro. I
shit
just can't
and
see
minimal
anything.
effort designs. Now that
I'm not stupid, bro. I can read. I just can't see anything, gang.
it's a very true and base take. He says as he takes the hoodie out of his wardrobe that probably says essentials in all capitals on the back of it.
Welcome to Things I Hate, episode 1.
Gentlemen, I have some bad news. Another Mr. Beast situation that is sad or insane has hit the tower. Now, you may have seen the headlines a couple of days ago that there was a Mr. Beast employee who was accused of insider trading. And at the time it is reported that he was fined.
Is this guy talking about Mr. Beast now, bro? Like, what the fuck? What happened to Cenat, bro? Like, I think he's done. I think it's like a couple of like situations that he just joined. He just made it into one video. But yeah, I think that's gonna be the video, bro. This guy wasted my time for nothing, bro. Like at the starting, bro, I didn't even realize that he wasted my time for nothing. But yeah, if you fuck with these videos, bro, there's more where this came from. You can follow my Twitch. I'm gonna leave the link in the description, and you can give me suggestions of stuff you think I should watch. And yeah, I'm out, bro.